Playoffs with 42 points in the clutch, shooting 52% in those situations. He is now at the podium.
Hey, Ja, when Dillon went out so early in the game, did you take it upon yourself to be more aggressive, knowing that one of your starters was gone for 45 minutes?
Nah, I felt like I shot the same amount of shots I did last game when he was out there. So really just pretty much taking what the defense was giving me. Obviously, Dillon is a key piece for us offensively and defensively. But we had a lot of guys that stepped up and played big time for us. So it's good to have a deep team.
Michael?
Ja, obviously Dez wasn't 100% today, but when you seen him, step in front of Otto Porter and take that charge, like with the back soreness he was dealing with, just how much do you appreciate that as a teammate? Because clearly, when he went off the court, he was a little, ginger after that.
For me, I love it. For, a guy, definitely not 100%, but go out there and, took upon, the daybreak we had and, earlier this morning, walked through to just pretty much try to get going to be able to go out and play, and then you see him come out and, take a charge, lay his body on the line for us. It's big time, and, it's definitely somebody, you want to go to war with. And he actually saved me because I shifted out of the strong corner on Clay. So it's a big-time play for Dez.
Megan? Ja, how is the eye and what happened with it? To have 18 points, but a couple of times you saw on the broadcast you were saying, I can't see, my eyes blurry. I can see you blinking right now.
I can see in the middle. I can't see on the outside.
What happened?
I got punched out trying to get the rebound, and he swung down. But, yeah, we won.
You could see down the middle. Could you still shoot a three, or was it only like you could see like when you shot floaters or something like that?
I think I shot 2 or 3 threes since I got back in. So there you go. I made one.
And given you've obviously had great games, but given the moment, given the stage, where does this performance rank in your career?
Definitely big time. Definitely up there. I felt like, this was kind of a must-win game for us. And, for me, I was frustrated with myself with, missing that layup in game one. Had some, friendly words with Steph. After game one, he came to me and Jaren and said it's going to be a battle. We're going to have some fun. And I was able to, return that message tonight, saying the same thing. So. I always say, this is my favorite matchup, playing against a guy like him, a great talent, and, it's going to be a battle.
We'll go Jarvis, then Jeff.
Ja, right here. So you were in the game and everything was going your way because it had to. And do you really even think about that when, the clock's down and you have to make a play? What is going through your mind when you're in those situations?
And go get a bucket. It's pretty much that, Obviously, I love, being in those moments. I love being the one to, take those shots, with all that pressure. But also it's just, making the right play. And, if they try to take me away, I know I got guys on the floor who also can, make a big-time shot for us. So it's pretty much that. I just took it upon myself to, go get a bucket for us to win. Yeah.
So, Ja, back to your eye. You scored the last 15 points. Were you seeing okay as you were seeing those last 15 points?
Honestly, no. But
would you aim in the middle, or would you? How'd you?
I got another good eye over here. 20/20 vision right here. So.
And then what exactly did you say to Steph when you were walking off the court?
We're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Are you already having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun, man.
Night like this, say about Zaire that he steps into Dillon's role. He hit some really big shots for you, and he defended Steph for most of the second half.
It was big-time performance. Came in and, battled for us, hit some big-time shots, forced and Steph into, some tougher shots. Obviously, he's a hell of a player, so he's going to make a lot. But I feel like, he played great defense. And, coming off, not playing for a while, I felt like, he took it upon himself to, come out and be ready to play just seeing him, day in and day out before this game, big time performance from, my little brother.
So future is bright.
Very, very bright. I seen it since day one. He probably can tell you, I tell him the most, like, stop hesitating. Like, I know what he's capable of. I seen it. Like I said, he just got to, show everybody else.
We have time for a few more. We'll go Mark and Parker.
Ja, I'm curious just emotionally, with how this game went, where it felt like at times you guys could have probably been leading by more. They take the lead, and then you guys grab it back. Emotionally, what do you think that means moving forward, that you were able to do what you did?
Man, very tough team. With this team, they're always in the game no matter what the score is. But for us, I feel like, we just got to continue to do the little stuff. When we did, we was able to lead by 10 points, and, then we had some, mistakes where they capitalized on and, made some big-time shots off, offensive rebounds or 50-50 balls. And, it allowed them to get back into the game and take the lead. We just got to continue to do the little stuff, boxing out guys, getting a rebound and running.
Tell me if I'm reading too much in this. Based on your social media presence the past couple of days, it seemed like you were a little agitated going into this one, just like motivated for various reasons. How would you classify kind of your mindset going into this game?
Definitely confident, motivated, but for the most part, man, it was another reason why I was like that. But that's out the window, man.
We have time for two more. We'll go Parker then Terry.
Ja, so Coach was praising your defensive efforts tonight. You came away with 3 steals. Just when you're playing a team where you got to, take so many different defensive assignments, you got to account for so much movement on the ball. Just what's that mentality difference that you have, just having to account for so much more on the floor with the Warriors offense?
A lot of guys who can score the ball. You have to be locked in. For me, it's just, locking into the game plan, staying locked in, staying active on the floor. Obviously, being a point guard helps. Film study helps. You know what play is coming. That's pretty much, what I'm out there doing, just being very active on the floor. And locking to the game plan. I can't say our game plan here because then, they'll get it. But, for everybody, saying something about my defense. It's working for us.
Final question, Terry.
Hey, Ja, 3 of your teammates got votes for 6th Man of the Year. They kind of took votes away from each other. Just having 3 of them just been mentioned, what did that mean to them and the family value of y'all team?
It was big time, just say how much of a factor, those guys are for us, how, important they are to this team. Having 3 guys, get a vote is outstanding. A lot of credit goes to them, for putting in the work, day in, day out, and, coming and helping produce for us and helping us win games. And you can see it, when they step on the floor for us, tonight, came in and played big time for us, no matter what it was.